Know who you are. Just tell us about you. You're in the USA team.
That's correct, yeah.
Boulder specialist or lead specialist or a bit of everything?
Boulder specialist for sure, but I've been trying hard to get better at the lead to work for these combined format competitions. But yeah, Boulder specialist.
Awesome. Well, perfect to have here in the commentary box as we watch Hamish start this journey to the left on M1 slab. And Zach, we had a look at his boulders. We were saying how mean it is to start with a slab.
Yeah, it can really set the tone of your round really fast. You know, you have good luck and you find
the definition of using something is, I haven't got it in front of me, but it's quite complicated. It involves moving away, center of mass, all that kind of stuff. But it's down to the judges to make that decision. And Hamish a bit slower as he goes, right foot up.
very high profile, so you could take a lot of weight off and lean really close into the wall over that one. But hard to figure out how to get over there.
Well, Hamish has done pretty much the same thing. Brings the right foot up. Ooh, bit of a overbalance there. And he's standing right on the edge, but it's left. We get one athlete at a time. We get to focus on them. In a few minutes, we'll have 4 athletes climbing together, and then we calm things down towards the end, where we just have our top qualifier, Dohyun Lee and Serato, out on the stage by themselves. So that's the format. And we're looking for just 6 athletes. And Zach, we were saying yesterday, it's a savage cut for these guys to get down to just 6.
Yeah, it's out between qualifiers to the semi and especially that semi to the final. And it's a tough game when we got 20 very capable people in here.
Finished pretty much 9 o'clock at night the other day, so a full day of qualies. And Hamish isn't making much progress on this yet. He's got 50 seconds to go, no zone. Slower this time as he tries to leave that. MC getting things hyped in the background. So what do you think Hamish is doing wrong here? To me, he's obviously not catching the blue jibs particularly well.
Yeah, I think the speed of this one, he's kind of going back and forth between trying to like do it slow, but it looks like just now he's starting to figure it out, which is a bit of a bummer with only 15 on the clock. But
yeah, he might have time to get the zone. He's got 9 seconds. This will be his last try. He's going to go quickly. Buzzer ticks down. He needs to use it, but touching it won't be enough.
A lot stronger, like team bond. Most of everybody on the team is living in Salt Lake, so we're all training together at the training center. We just got a brand new, nice lead wall over there, so we've been having a good time training on that. But yeah, the team has been moving like a unit, and we've been having a lot better performances because of it. I think so.
Yeah, it's a pretty amazing facility. I did actually get Josh Larson's to blame. Right, Colin jumps back up again into the start holds. And we both thought that start hold wasn't very good, but everyone seems to be having no issues with that beginning move.
Yeah, I guess just trusting your feet on the volume. You're not using the hands too much, but it is kind of
the opening. And Colin looked down at his feet there, just trying to work out why he keeps falling off the thing. Because the left, it doesn't look that bad. It's just a bit directional, I think. So when you try to adjust on it, it can cause problems.
Yeah, it's hard to decide how you wanna start with your feet. You could start with your left foot on that jib and cross over, and then it might set you up better for later. But if you can get this foot solid,
he's still not on it. He can't see it, and this is going to frustrate the life out of him in a minute, unless he gets it. Oh, that is incredible double golds.
It's crazy.
So good to watch that. Hasn't found the same success yet this year.
Yeah, Colin was really close to making the final in Prague. He's had good momentum the last 3 competitions. He did well in Salt Lake and then extreme.
That's our stadium. You can see it's like it's like an amphitheater. It's amazing. There's a curtain even that we can reveal the boulders in a dramatic fashion. And there's the Verticale gym next to us where the athletes get to warm up in ISO. And Colin much better as he falls in.
Perfect.
But now Zach, he's got to bring, that's the good volume, but it's really high up.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, now you have to find out how you're going to get your way over this big volume and do this next step up jump.
It's the first time we talked about the step up, and it's enormous. I stood underneath it like, wow. He's got no more handholds from here on. That's the jump.
Wow, amazing.
Got the right hand in to comp, but he's back. But right now with Hamish, in the beginning of this, that crack style thing is quite flared in there, hard to hold on to.
Yeah, weirdly blocked. It's hard to get your fingers all the way into the back. Still a pretty decent hold, but you can't get it quite as good as you'd like.
And there's Ange as he prepares himself. Yeah, it was the right ankle he injured, but it's untaped now. I think he's okay. Gets the left foot drilled into that hold. He's got a finger and a thumb pressing on the edge of the volume, brings the right foot in. Oh, you can hear the foot slip.
Yeah.
And look, Hamish is near the top. Well, we went away from him, and meanwhile he's done this. And this is going to improve his confidence if he can get it.
Nice.
Running up once again, left foot down. Something is... All right, back up to the press position. Lots of time to figure it out. Seems to be going a bit far.
Finding however you can sling those hips back in and get the shoulders square.
Slabs are such a big part of every climber's training. I know at the TC you guys have got a no hands wall.
Yeah, just only little volumes and standing on no texture holds and stuff. It's definitely a necessary training tool these days.
Sounds like most climbers' worst nightmare.
Yeah, it's mine. It's still mine as well.
Awful. Where are the crims? Oh, falling along. See him in Korea, still climbing. And after that, he then went and let it heal, but it was nasty.
Wow. The same, just one is stiffer than the other, and I usually start with the soft shoes. Those seem to be like the most applicable ones these days, and then whenever I need to do any more precise edging, that's when I'll...
You usually see like maybe one thing being used. There's perhaps some water, maybe some tape.
Yeah, sometimes you like just whatever, you'll have one comp where you wish you had something on the pads and you're like, all right, there you go, that's coming in my bag from here. I haven't seen anybody get checked.
Okay.
No TSA and ISO.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you bring onto the mats to help you, but you never know. And he is just not with 30 seconds to go. He wants the zone. Oh, wow. That would have cost him a bit of skin there, sliding down the volume. One last go, 10 seconds to get a zone. Oh, climbed the boulder and then brushed it for Adam Ondra, which was really weird because I couldn't work out what on earth was going on. But I've talked to him since and he was just, yeah. Yeah, Yannick likes it when he can climb on holds and hard holds. He doesn't love this kind of stuff. But
and he seems to find a way pretty easily. He's definitely one of the strongest in that just straightforward rock climbing style, but he also seems to be one of the strongest in the comp style that he seems to not like as much. So
yeah, well, here's Colin. He got through the middle section, and he's unleashing the power now. Moves that he'll enjoy. Chalks up, making sure of this. That sloper is pretty good, especially from the angle he's in. Bumps up, wants the right toe on something.
Oh, perfect. Nice.
To this familiar slab by now.
Yannick opting for the soft right shoe and the stiffer left.
Yeah, good point. So the black one on the right, a different model from the white. This is... Oh, that's some thumb strike just with the left hand. I think he might try that again. So he gets it okay. It's moving away with the right foot from that volume.
Wow.
Good work from Yannick.
Yannick really putting this slab into his hands and taking it out of the feet a little.
Yeah, I think that's the most Corey slab move I've seen in ages. Right, just one move to go, and although it looks a long way, Colin made it look pretty simple, as did Yannick. Oh no, he's dropped.
He fell, but he was on the wall and controlled for a little while there, so
yeah.
Sometimes it's harder to make the call than it should be.
Do you know in your, I'm not asking personally, but in your heart of hearts, are you aware when there's control? You like, oh, that was borderline, you know?
Oh, yeah, there's only been a few times where I really have like no opinion on whether it was control or not, but usually as a climber you can look and be like, oh, well, he did that or he didn't do that.
Yeah. Right, Yannick dropped this before, up with the left, better this time.
There we go.
He went so...
It'd be like a popular theme here in Brixen. We had like a really hard crimp boulder last year that I think Yannick was the only top on. So yeah, it's nice to get a little switch up from the open hand slopers and pinches that we normally see.
Yeah, that's the thing, because people go both ways. Oh, hang on.
Wow.
Hamish rocks up. This is a quick send from him. He gets a heel on that jib.
Trying to shift that weight over so he can flip that bottom hand to a palm.
Oh, fighting. Look at that right arm. He's got to trust all his weight through that right foot.
Wow.
Quite like the different styles.
Yeah, me as well. I think it would be cool if all of the World Cups kind of leaned into their country's style of climbing, you know, and they kind of had their own unique feel.
I've got some good ideas now. You said that. Right, Max is eyeing up this last move. This is only his third attempt in.
Opting to go from down low.
Yeah, that's a long, long way. That makes you realise.
Wow.
Rain will too. Again into the zone as an athlete.
It's actually quite a bit colder in the on the wall than it feels out in the crowd, but I definitely I struggle a lot climbing in the heat. You know, in the U.S. I'm used to my real cold air-conditioned gyms, but yeah, it's definitely a factor. But everybody deals with the same things, so. It's just something you have to learn how to overcome. There we go with Max.
Yeah, got there with the right hand and wants a bit from the crowd there. He did it pretty quickly. And there's his teammate going again. This is where he got to last time. Long rock over on that right foot.
Wow.
Oh, 2 climbers left. Into that flared crack, up to the pinches which are blocked. Stops you getting a heel up there. Remember, we're looking for the top 6 athletes. So that scoreboard, keep your eye on position number 6. Not right now, because they haven't climbed yet, but later on. We get to see for the first time the start of this, campusing through the... scoring round attempts, we've seen them become really important. And Yannick is going to enjoy being unleashed here with some powerful moves.
Oh yeah, not surprised at all. Yannick's found his way to the zone already.
Super strong from him as he gets into the splits, blocked hold. He's got a sloper and then the top to come. He's amazing, Yannick, because he's such a different climber depending on the boulder. He's one of the few who you really like. For him to perform well, he needs a boulder that ticks his boxes, and then he just crushes it. Like they do just too hard. It's so tricky for him, and it's great to see him.
Calling an interesting position here on the zone.
Hit a nasty heel.
He was able to drop it back down.
Yeah, he's got a heel on the left. I think he's camming into the wall as well. He is.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, he had the heel down on the left toe, breathe. All right, well, we see him for the first time. Ellis.
I feel like we have a lot of really strong younger guys in the U.S. coming up through the comp scene, just growing up in the style, and they've kind of developed into great comp climbers. Ellis from Team Texas, which is a great program. He's had...
Team France, her first finals, she got a medal. It's totally possible. And she came out first in qualifying, so she qualified in last place during the semi-final.
That's right.
All right, Ellis tries to figure this out. Goes with the left foot. Pop the right there. This is where Colin was before, and he's...
Nice, seems to be in a much better position.
Yeah, from now on, that right foot doesn't move for a long time.
Wow.
Ellis into the start.
Looking a little...
Approach that 5 minutes.
Definitely. I think we kind of learn a lot more from our previous experiences and competitions and what we've seen in previous rounds on, because it's going to be a lot different from a slab to a power boulder. So Yeah, always hard to decide how to utilize your time.
Absolutely. Do you practice it? Are there? Oh, look at this from Collins. He goes inverted this time. Gets the toes in. It's so
Nice.
powerful the way he's doing this.
Yeah.
And then he'll look to get the right foot up. Yeah, that's the toe cam I was talking, heel toe cam I was talking about on the
Wow,
left.
looks nice. If he can get this hand flipped, it would be huge.
Right, now he's got to trust the right foot. He hasn't really used his
man.
feet before. Yeah, and you have simulations where you get sort of 5-minute boulders and you practice your 5 minutes.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely take.
Back in the semi-final, there is the Olympic gold medalist. Overbalances the first time. Max tries to figure this out, working well with the toes. And just off on the undercling. And Hamish is back on a slab, and from here, this move, those volumes are terrible, and then you've got to make a dynamic movement to what we think is either stopping on that hold he went to or paddling his way through.
Yeah, I like to imagine that it was that that paddle into the edge. That first hold's going to be quite hard to stop, but it kind of seemed very possible. Just hang on that sloper and move the feet around to the right.
Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll keep an eye on Hamish as he works that first sequence. Let's see what he does. So he's going for the big jump and palm, as you said.
Yeah.
Well, a bit of both, really.
Yeah, jump to the sloper.
Yeah. And you can see him rocking up. Ange on your main screen is doing well with that. And Alberto is still trying to figure out this first move. Oh. I haven't seen too many tops in the second half of this field.
No, it definitely looks like it ramps up a little bit, but the whole round looks quite hard.
Been top the same, but they're not easy climbs. Hamish goes again. What's he going to be crimping this time? Just looking for some kind of a purchase. Really, they're there just to make the feet less good, because he's standing on good things, but those black volumes push you away from the wall.
Yeah, exactly. And just underneath that right volume, you notice the angle of the wall changes and gets a lot steeper. The wall as you're trying to do this jump.
Tricky stuff. Alberto tries to come in to the jibs. There's one out on the left, which is hard to see. There it is. Gets the left foot up, and if he can swing that right over, he'll be in a good position to get this, but Hamish goes again. He needs a strong finish to this. He's quicker through here. Sets up for a huge jump, and that was the paddle. Why is it called a paddle? Is it just because you're sort of hitting it and moving through? Or?
Yeah, I imagine so. Just the little push paddle. I don't know.
It's one of those words I use all the time, and I never think of the reason why.
That is a nasty one.
Rope burn is when you get your legs are stuck in the rope during lead climbing and it wraps around as you fall. It's an injury that every climber has done at some point.
For sure, yeah. I know I've gotten plenty of rope burn over my day.
Yeah, so that's what's going on with Toby. He's not injured, but just because people wonder what that line is. Right, Yannick holds on to the slopers, gets the right foot out. Matches the zone hold now and looking really good as he moves right.
It's a great boulder for Yannick. Oh.
Then that is always that right foot, because it's a good foot.
Yeah. It's trying to flip that left hand from the pinch to the palm. It seems to be the crux, and it's all about getting your weight over that right foot to allow you to do it.
So Ellis takes the fall on M2. We're watching Colin as he's got thumbs underneath the volume, then brings the right foot up. and sets himself for the jump.
Wow.
Seemed in two minds. He almost tried to stop.
Yeah, I think the more you're able to slow yourself and control your speed through that hold, the more precise you can be into this next edge. And it is slightly blocked, so you need to kind of slow that motion down a little bit.
All right, Toby goes again, bumping the hand along the zone hold. Just the side of his foot pressing against the volume. Now he drops the heel down.
Wow.
Fall for Toby. Keep an eye on Yannick. He's trusting the rock, same position. But he's in action now. He's got the zone. Sorry, not finished. He's on the last boulder is what I meant to say. And he's got this big jump. Meanwhile, Toby on the center of your screen gets the left foot on the jib. Oh, look at the tendon standing out as he squats on that left leg. Colin falls at the very top. And Yannick is back to where he was before. So Zach, talk me through this. So the crux move is, so he's got the right hand.
It seems to be, the crux seems to be getting the weight over that right foot as he's doing right now and flipping that left hand to the palm. Yannick seems to be the only person that's been able to even try to move that left hand around. We saw Hamish earlier just trying to take it and keep it as a pinch and lock off real far and go right hand again.
Top for Toby. His dad said to me the other day, Toby never seems to just do things easily. He has to fight for them and scare everyone.
Toby does have some really, really good try-hard in him. There's been plenty of clips of Toby on the wall where it looks like a grovel all the way to the top, but he seems to get things done. He's had a very impressive first season.
Yeah, he has indeed. Got a medal in lead as well last year. So he'll be enjoying Innsbruck next week. But Ellis is making progress here. He's one move away from a position where he can chalk up. Oh. We'll keep an eye on that. Colin drops down low, just his left foot on the plastic coping of the wall as he now bumps it up. He's come very, very close. Nearly made the top just now. Matches with the thumbs.
Finding a little screw hole.
Oh. Yeah, hey, I think you can chalk up on it, casual as you like. I don't think I've seen that before. That's cool. All right, now he sets up for the jump. Oh, nearly gets.
But I feel where the French excel the most is definitely in their slab game, so I'm excited to watch Leo on this first boulder.
Absolutely. Well, he will be soaking it in. Alberto, meanwhile, he's used to more than one semi-finals. Jumps out right easily into the zone hold. Then into the crimp. Slides off with the left hand. Had to rotate his whole body around to get that done.
Yeah, quite a swoop in that move.
All right, Max on this crux section.
Well, opting for the left foot to flip the left hand around. See if he can get back into position here. Oh,
the right exploded off. Yeah, I mean, it looked like it might work, but the twist, just trusting the right, as you can see the amount of pressure he put through his fingers.
Yeah, and that
attempt earlier now. Yeah, he is in the same one.
Ooh.
Doable. Second two, not yet. Alberto goes up again. Heavily taped on that right leg. I think it might be just a blood injury. Not allowed to bleed out there on the mats. Toe underneath.
Wow, I'm doing this move static this time. It's the first time we've seen it done that way.
Yeah, totally different beater for him as well. He went big dynamic move the first time. Into the zone, then the right toe is on that tenuous blocked hold.
Nice.
Good work. And it's good to see Alberto on form. He sometimes struggles with it. Oh, look at this from Leo as he drops the right leg down. And looks at the final jump. Right, into the first of the sharp crimps. Campusy move over to the right, which really is you guys' bread and butter, that kind of a move. matches the slope are tired.
Yeah, definitely. The friction on those things are very unforgiving as well. You got to pinch extra hard, Hanze, on the jump.
Hanze, so there's one hold above that hold he's going for. There's a sort of a 3-move sequence. Leo again, he nearly got this before. He's got a minute, have one more attempt if he falls on this. Trusts the left foot, stands up and it bobbles. Because he hasn't really got enough time to take that leg. 2 thumbs engaged. He's got 26 seconds, he'll go one more time. Max is going again. That's where he fell before, better with the pinches this time. Just seems all over, such a physical way of doing it.
Yeah, it's very, very physical boulder.
Sevens, just check something with the judges, might be a starting position.
I was floating out to that first pinch.
That looked effortless, didn't it?
Going foot first like Colin. See if he can make it happen.
Oh, this is full on. Gets the double toes in. They're gonna have to match where his right hand is, and that right hand will be, oh no, he's not, he's stretching up. That right hand was in the position for a long time.
Oh yeah.
Toby can't quite get the reach, moves the left foot lower on the starting hold, catches it on the volume.
Just kicking that foot out fast. Going static like Alberto.
Look at that left hand, it just didn't move. Super good from Toby, one move away, he's going to press towards the top. Oh, he does it dynamically. Oh, but thinks better of it. Remember, Toby does not make anything easy.
He has that right heel, which seems to be trapping him with the distance a little bit, but it could also, there he goes, taking it out. Oh, catching it under the volume.
Needs to match, and he does.
Wow.
And you were right with that right toe, eating the right foot to scrape against the wall.
Yannick also finding those screw holes here on the 4th boulder.
Is that something you guys are practicing? Because we're seeing it used more and more.
Yeah, definitely. I think, well, just the volumes have just gotten so bad that the screw holes are just the best things on them. So I think when you're standing on a slab and you're just looking for something and you see one of those, you're like, oh, sweet.
I want to see a training board with a bolt with a screw hold on it. Someone should start putting that in. Oh, strong from Nimrod as he drops in. A lot of shoulders required to stop that. And now he's got to figure out this move. Does he go full dynamic or does he do it more slowly?
It looks like he's trying to build those feet up higher first. Wow.
There, but it's very little to grab.
Yeah, definitely. That finish hold is super directional, so it's hard to hang on to without any feet on the wall. It's quite good, but straight sideways. So
yeah, tough.
He's trying to go fast there.
Yeah, he's got a minute to go and looks a bit tired. Yannick hasn't got this jump yet.
Wow,
right, he got this move before, catching it with his left shoulder.
Oh.
He seemed more stretched out at times, so it was a further fall. He's got, oh, it's, I thought he had 2 fingers in the screw hole there, but no. He's up underneath, now he eyes, you can see the blocked hold now on M3. Powerful straight away from Alberto.
Making that move to zone look very easy. Looking strong on this pinch.
That's the hold he has to work with. And the athletes are rotating through that. In the middle of that wall. Ritsu is underway. He's not actually standing on anything, just the volumes. A few different ways through that then. And he goes up trying to get a thumb involved on that volume. Finds the screw hold. Tries to go one higher. You can't mantle up on those things, they're just too bad. But not quite for Max. Ritsu as well for a while to contemplate M2. So watch the left hand. That's the one we think they might want to flip over to face, so the fingers are facing towards the audience or backwards. Like that.
There he goes. Finding a really nice position here.
Oh, if that foot hadn't gone, he could have been in there.
Yeah, that was a really, really good go from Alberto. Closest we've seen so far, for sure.
Leo is still resting on M2. He's been there for a while. I reckon he'll probably count, down to about the 120. And now he stands up to go.
Here in the in a hotter climate, you know, if you know what to do on the boulder and it takes a lot of friction, just sitting on the pads and getting as much rest and cooling the skin down for one last go is sometimes the best tactic.
Yeah, and he's still resting. Now the minute buzzer goes. All right, Max lines up this jump. We can really see how tricky it is now from this angle. All right, Leo had a rest, but he's back at it now. He's got that left leg taped up after scraping it on the wall, on the slab. Wild now.
This seems like a boulder that you could give attempts on pretty fast, so definitely see some buzzer beater attempts here on this boulder for it.
Yeah, fingers crossed. 10 seconds to go.
Oh. Wow, amazing.
When he's on form, he's really on. Quick flash from Timon. Look, Toby's first one to top boulder 3. Oh, he go for the double palm. Oh, it does, and makes it stick.
There he goes.
Well, it wasn't the cleanest, but he's through. Standing on the big hold now. He's got to trust that right foot's going to stay where he's put it.
He can rock over and get this zone. He goes, oh, man. Nimrod looking quite extended through this toe hook. Can be a big rip out to that zone.
Ellis will go again. Drops the thumbs in, spots the screw on, which is heavily chalked up.
Just hopped in for that screw hole on top, trying to decide which one he likes the best.
Yeah, trying to figure it out, moving the feet slowly, slowly. Now gets set for the big jump, tries to see and nearly stopped for a moment.
The easier it's going to be precise going to that next blocked crimp. So.
Nimrod on one of his last goes. Zach will not quite stick with Ellis as he stands up, bumping through, palms down. Marcus bumps up to the corner and he looks like he's burning. Everyone's struggling with the heat here in Brixen. But today the clouds have come over, so it's not quite as intense. Right, Leo. Well, we saw how Toby did it. Will anyone else do the same thing?
I have my doubts. I think this palm down method, Leo making it look really good, finding the edge.
Yeah, this is how we presumed it would be done. But, oh, the power to bring the left foot.
Leo finding it, just trying to get a little more. Oh,
he was kind of going no. Ritsu outright holds the helicopter style swing. And there's a judge coming over, and I wonder what she's telling Leo. Oh, it's his
bib flying off.
Bib flying off. Ritsu crosses through. He might finish it from here. The match. And all he's got to do is that right heel. He's got to flick it out, which he does.
Yeah, give himself a little bit more room to do this last move.
Keeps the toe locked in, though. And now he's working to bring it up.
Oh.
He fell as he brought the right foot out. We haven't talked much about him, but Jan-Luca Posch is on the slab on M1. He made his first finals last week in Prague. He has a B on the screen there as it comes through. I think it's a long way from the climber, don't panic. All right, Alberto sets up for this paddle jump. 1, 2 hands. Do the beta and M3, and I'm watching Leo do it probably the way it's meant to be or intended to be set. Toby really doing some crazy things with that left-hand cross-through. Gianluca, tongue out in concentration, needs to bring the right foot in, does. Ah.
Oh, wow.
Slow is the hold's going to get worse as it progresses with 19, 20 athletes.
For sure,
touching.
yeah.
He's waited a long time, but he's decided this is his moment. 45 seconds to go. Ritsu leaves us on the top left. Here goes Leo. He got fingertip close before. Gets the right hand, has to trust the foot, palming down. One finger!
Oh,
Leo's done, good fight from him. No one getting. And Yoshiki Ogata is on the stage. Good to see him climb well last week. He's a lot of athletes' favorite athletes.
Yeah, I think he just has really good style. He has like a great combo between just good flow on the wall and also just being insanely strong. I think most of the athletes are just impressed by his just physical, just strength. So I'm excited to watch him on boulders 2 and 3.
Absolutely, yeah, that's coming up. Nimrod's struggling with this, trusting the foot, wraps around. He's got to flick it, and now he does.
See if he can get that left hand to the palm, and he does.
Miss. Ishiki goes, and Tomoa has topped out. That's why you're not seeing him, but we'll show you a replay in a second. Toby trying to figure out this, goes again and again. Oh, stop him. And Yoshiki starts to creep left. Yeah, Tomoa's gone. That's why M2 is blanked out. Don't worry, we'll show you that in a minute. Nimrod is swinging around on the campus section.
That fast method.
Yeah, you feel like it's any go, and he's going to get it. We'd like the zone to finish things off, and if he gets the zone, he'd be in a really strong position to make finals tonight.
I think definitely adds to the equation. Having both the power boulders back to back like that does not give you much rest.
All right, Toby is established, right. Well, he's got the first move done. He's got a minute to try to work out the paddle dyno at the top.
I would love to see this move get done.
Yeah, me too. But he's not known for these kind of moves.
Yoshiyuki finding the zone on 1 as well.
Oh yeah, keep an eye on him. The fingers. And Toby's having to hurry, 16 seconds. If he can just lock this in. He's got the zone, of course. It's not going to be enough time to get this, but Toby fighting to the end.
One more go at that jump. Oh, wow.
Qualifiers before perhaps they end their careers. It's a very interesting time. Judges pay quite a lot of attention to that. They're watching the athletes to see if they are talking to the coaches. Because you can shout at your coaches, you can kind of say whatever you want to.
Yeah,
the coaches can't respond back. That's what they're looking out for.
Huh.
They do watch. I'm not warning you specifically.
Yeah, no, I
never
never even thought about yelling at Josh while I was on the mats.
Yeah. Forget the rest and move through. And there is Jan-Luca Posch. And we had a lot of chat about his knee pad. It's not a knee pad, just to let you know. Just wear whatever you want. You have to check things sometimes.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have a sneaky knee brace with some rubber on there.
Would be good, wouldn't it? Maybe sewn into the material somewhere. Look at this from Leo. He tries to stop on the slope. Disadvantage or advantage. And we do talk about height quite a lot because it just changes how the athletes do a boulder sometimes, or a problem.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we've seen a lot of our shorter competitors have good success on 2, like Colin, for example. And then I think 3 seems to be a little better if you're shorter, getting up into that small box and flipping that hand around and getting those tight positions.
Really compressed, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, Leo's come close, but he's not really trying to move through the sloper yet. He's trying to stop on it. Now,
wow, Leo really close.
So interesting as we come into the last 30 seconds. No one really getting that close apart from Leo, who's in the same place as everyone's got to on that. Gianluca swinging, can't hold it.
See Samoa doing this boulder.
Would be cool. We'll see in a sec. Nimrod, meanwhile, drops slow and slow, but can't get it. And Yoshiyuki Ogata, we said he might enjoy this, so let's find out.
Oh, I'm excited for this one.
Holds the swing, left foot in. Slaps that volume. A few people have done that to just break the momentum a bit.
Wow, I'm jumping a little too hard at this hold. Samoa through to the zone on 3.
Right, well, this is the flash go. It's a big, oh, so not a flash. Yeah, so looking at the top 6, Hamish MacArthur in the danger zone at the moment. Alberto Hines Lopez, Tomoa Narasaki, Yannick Floe, Colin Duffy, and Toby Roberts are our top 6 as it stands. Nimrod coming through. Goes Meichi once again up to the start hold. Oh, everything popped. 2 hands coming off. And Yoshiyuki had a rest, and he goes again. What's in his bag? Right, comes across.
Really read an exact beta, and it kind of seems like the ideas that I've had have all been done at this point. But really hard to pick and choose between what you would do. Nothing super intuitive on that one.
No, and it's a good set because everyone, apart from really, well, even this slab we're watching Nimrod on, everyone does it in a different way. So
yeah, especially the intro.
Yuki on M2. Meichi's through as well.
See if he goes for the step up fully fast method. And he does, makes it work.
Boulder. Nimrod catching the swing and slide. Into the screw on with the thumb. Up with just a finger. Uses the thumb. Oh, that was close again. Samoa comes off the right foot. I think he's done. He is done. Okay, so no top for Tomoa. He has one last look back at Nimrod on M4. Nimrod coming pretty close to getting this.
Yeah, definitely. The zone on this boulder seems like more of an obstacle than a hold. Oh.
And we spent a long time talking to that man yesterday out in the hillside. So there'll be an interview coming at some point about Mr. Adam Ondra. Pleasure to see him again.
Yeah, he's had quite the spectacle
of a big return.
Closest to home, too.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, really nice way to do that intro on 4.
Yeah, Ritsu looking good. Has the thumb in. Jack McDougall on the top left. And Luca Posh. And then this man, Ritsu, with the thumb, sets for the jump.
Wow.
There is Jack as he matches. Ritsu presses, just a thumb on the jib. Gets set for the jump. So Zach, movement-wise, why is that jump so difficult? Why is everyone falling off it?
I think I mean, just not having any hands to control your momentum in or out of the wall while you're setting up definitely makes that move really hard. And the angle of the wall there. You know, your feet are on the slab, and then the hands kind of kick back into that steep zone, and the volumes right in front of you are kind of pushing your chest away from the wall, and it just makes it real hard to get close and stay in for that paddle.
Yeah, all of them struggling with it. First move's not too bad, but yeah, it's the move Rich is coming to that Zach was talking about. So this move here, so he's being pushed back by the volumes. I guess a bit blind, kind of underneath it looking up.
Yeah, hard to get your weight over your feet and just jump straight up. For these, you definitely want to stay as close as possible, but you still got to dodge these.
All right, so no one yet topping. All 4 climbers still in action. Adam making the first moves look easy now. Jack makes sure the heel's locked in, toes pointing towards the mats, changes it to a toe. Oh, sliding off with the right hand. And Luca Posch doing the normal pose on boulder 3, which is waiting. Waiting to get unpumped.
Ooh. Adam looking for some way to stop, just falling over on one.
Ritsu not getting any closer on that jump. Yeah, Adam would like just to get underway here. Everyone who's currently, apart from Hamish, who's in the top 6, has got boulder 1, at least a zone. Adam hasn't yet, so he's leaving himself a lot to do if he doesn't get this. Better.
Better, for sure.
Jan Luca has stopped resting. Now he's campusing. Briefly. Jack's through the first moves, but he's struggling with this one. This jump out. Home city of Seoul.
Yeah, he was extremely excited about that one. I got to hang out with him a little after that competition, and he was, yeah, he was really happy to have done good in his hometown.
Awesome from Jean-Won. Yoshiyuki out with the right foot.
Making that pinch look like a jug.
It looks like he might bring the left in. He's thinking about it like Toby did, but now changes his mind. Is he going to flick the left hand? Oh,
wow. Almost finding that edge.
All right, Meichi is on the last move of men's 2. Up towards the top. Easy match from him.
Wow.
And Jeong-won almost stops on the slab on the left. And we sit with Tomoe Narasaki, sitting in 4th place. Gets the zone, so that will help the scoreboard. Bumps him up into 2nd place straight away. He's also away off that jump. Jeong-won runs back on, and Yoshiyuki is resting on 3. Boulder 1 twice more. Yoshiyuki on the zone. Looks for the right hand, flicks the left into a pinch.
Yeah. Whoa.
Time, Tomoe is back on. Palms down. And then thumbs, as we've seen so often, underneath the volume, gets set for the jump.
Wow, really close.
Final hold.
It really is,
I couldn't see it.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's good, but you don't know. I mean, we only know it because of Toby and a few people. No, just Toby.
Oh, Tomoe, making
yes!
that jump work.
Wow. Better.
Yeah, looking really good right here. Yoshiyuki wrapping. Oh. Just deciding to wrap with that right hand instead of going into the...
With the judge, and there is Serato. He just has an ability to stick to holds like no one I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, I agree. It is insane.
I think he'll be able to demonstrate that later on. Adam goes very statically up to the pinch.
See if he can find the balance here, and he does.
Tries to undercling, changes his mind, just puts the thumb in. Now underclings it.
There he goes. Let's see what Serrato has for this last move here. And he finds it.
Right, left, and that was a quick send for Serrato, so he's underway. And Adam gets the pinch this time.
Ooh.
Struggling with that move. And that's why he was talking to the Iron.
Gianluca finding the first move on 4.
Yeah, he might struggle with this part of it, getting into the box. You can see how squatted his legs have to be. But if he can get stood up, oh, how close can you get to falling? He's crimping the top of the volume now. Slowly brings the right foot up, gets set for the jump.
Ooh.
Wasn't quite in position, I don't think. I thought, hey, maybe it's this.
Yeah, that'd be a big guess.
Yeah. All right, on to the sharp crimps is Jack McDougall. Powerful on that pinch. Goes for the bump. Trying to find a good bit of that.
Wow, ring locking with that right hand for that move.
Only Adam, eh?
Yeah.
There was a crack-like feature in Prague, but definitely wasn't a crack. But so many people tried to finger lock it or jam it. It was pretty impossible to do. All right, Jan Nelia balances, goes for the jump.
Wow.
Climb, all the second one so far. He's not. Men's finals is tonight, 5 to 8 Central European time. We start talking. Climbing goes on at about 8 o'clock-ish. Jungwon up to the pinch.
Ooh.
Can't make it work either. Daeun Lee.
They're doing wrong sometimes. It's just the feet just are so bad.
Yeah, balance is difficult to describe.
Definitely.
You know,
Looks like he's opting for the same. Ooh, makes it work this time.
yeah, better from him. And he's going to go for the big jump.
Oh.
It was going as well on the last couple of moves. He can get this. He should have a moment to chalk. Meiji going through the campus. Right foot up, makes the match. Powerful into the pinch. Wraps a finger around the jib.
Oh, just missing this edge.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
Yoshiki gets it
Yoshiyuki.
done. There's 2 times left. Jungwon locks in 2 toes. He came very close just now.
Chan making that move look easy.
Yeah, he's got this dialed. This is where he started to struggle. Straining, working the feet over. Up to the flatty and drops.
Boulder 3.
Yeah, he knew. So he leaves. And here is Meiji. Holds the swing. Left foot around the corner. Quick send of the first boulder. And this is the man who could shove Meiji out of the top 6.
Wow, easily to the zone for Serrato.
Drops into it. It's great watching him climb at the moment.
Wow.
Did as well, he needed it.
Yeah.
Jack's final climb of the afternoon. Palming in. What is he crimping with the right hand there? Very top of the wall. He's going to have to commit to that nail move with the right and the left. Sets himself for the jump. He's pinching as well with the left.
Ooh.
All types of finger strength going on there.
Yeah, just finding anything to balance on that hold. Serrato again, on top of, jumping far for the top part of that hold. Let's see if he can find this last. Oh,
Needed that zone, got it, and now he needs something pretty special here. But we talk about fitting into the box in the middle of this. He's a very tall man.
yeah, but Adam has no problem with mobility.
That's true, yeah.
So, well, I'd like to see what he can manage in this section of this boulder.
Yeah, good point. He's got insane flexibility. Remember silence, that move.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
In action anymore. Adam on M3 and then Jack McDougall finishing things off on M4. Jack outside of the leaderboard by quite a way, so top 6 by quite a way. All right, Serrato's come close twice. He goes up with the left hand, holds the swing, brings the left foot in.
See what he decides for this last move now.
Left foot being adjusted, he's got to be careful with it, gets the toe.
Just locking off. Oh, there he goes.
2 for 2. He runs back. Adam crimping his life out as he rocks onto the right foot, but he's missed it, gets it this time. His flash burn up to the star hold.
John Juan probably liking these intro holds right here.
Yeah, he loves a good crimp, does it? Oh man. Gets the pinch in the left hand.
Doyon looking strong on 2.
Yeah, quick work from him. Slaps right at the bottom of the volume, but makes it work, and now is looking confident. He's just got to trust this move. And he can't.
I think this is the one that I'd like fit into the best box on. But yeah, it looks just insanely hard through the zone to the end.
I'm sure we can get you on to try him if you want after
Yeah,
this.
I would
We'll
love
smuggle
that.
you through. And how does it work? If you get a boulder in a semi-final or something you can't do you then go back to your coaches and you're like, look, I'm really struggling on crimps or slopers, or hang on, we'll just watch Doyon Lee here. He fell on this move before, goes slower.
Almost getting there.
I think he needs to swing into it.
Oh.
Yeah, so did the coaches then go back and go, well, you know, it was a weakness for you here and you work on it? What's the process like?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's like your coaches can definitely see what you need to work on the most, just kind of watching you through the rounds, or if you just feel like really uncomfortable or still.
Awesome, man. Here is Meichi. Thumbs underneath, we've seen most people do. And which screw hold do you choose? 19 seconds. I don't think he's going to get another chance. No, he's not. So the heroics of last week, perhaps unfair of us to think that he might repeat it again. He's picking and choosing certain comps this year. World champs, obviously his focus, as it is for loads of athletes this year.
Definitely.
Serrato making the campus look easy. Into the sloper, left hand, and then he dances the right foot up and then has to begin this rock over. Flicks the hand. And he does the toe. Low balls in World Cup party,
Yeah, that's what I think. More sit starts too.
Yeah, true. Is he gonna have a squat start?
Yeah. I mean, they've had plenty of starts close to the ground, 4 points on one volume, touching the floor.
I want to see a sit start.
Yeah, me as well.
I'm gonna find out why. Start petitioning for it. There's probably a rule. I don't know.
I think maybe just an aesthetic thing.
It would be hard for the judges on dabbing, wouldn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
All right, Serrato going up.
Wow.
He's on the sweet spot now, but he still needs to get the left leg through.
There he goes, just using that edge for his thumb.
This could be another top for the young man.
Wow.
Oh, yes, it is. There we
Moving
go.
Colin down into the hot seat.
Yeah, Yannick is out. We just watched him. Meiichi Narasaki, Yoshiyuki Ogata, and Colin Duffy is our 6. How things change. Big breath as he refocuses himself. Is this interesting cross method?
Starting cross going split. Wow.
Well, that is using his natural abilities to all his advantage. And now he gets stood up. But now he's got to do something he's perhaps less enjoys, which is this paddle dyno. Crimping. Yeah. Kicks his foot out. Once he had the range, he makes it look really good.
I guess Adam and Tomoa's kid would probably be in near the same age category, huh?
Cool.
Or does Tomoa have a girl? No, I don't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember, but I sent a YouTube video in there somewhere. Maybe a series.
No, I'm blanking.
Climbers. Zhongwon with a wild kick out to the right. He is looking a bit annoyed out there at life. Doyoung crosses through.
So you got out there on the wall.
That's what he's trying to do. Meanwhile, Zhongwon doesn't have the same problem. It's just a tricky move. Doyoung Lee goes again with 3 minutes on the clock. Brings that through. And that's the move he dropped before.
Wow, finding a match.
But he's on to the next section. Needs to do something with that left, palms down.
Manages to flip.
But it's still a hard move, this, and you got to snatch for it. Zhongwon's so close. How many attempts it's been, but he hasn't stopped. Zhongwon is still jumping. Can't figure this out. He's changed now. He's trying to just drop onto the sloper rather than go up with the right hand to the jib. This is where Doyoung fell. Doesn't this time, right foot up. And here we go. Can he do the palm flip again? Very powerful before he does.
Wow, finding that crimp.
All right, so left foot up. Doyoung Lee, one rock over away. Goes with the right to gets it. Well, he needed that. Zhongwon with 30 seconds to go. Finally gets the move. Doyoung Lee's up to 8th. Oh, it just shows, keep going and something will happen eventually, but he's only really got one chance at this move.
Well, it looks like Doyoung only needs a zone on this last boulder to make it in.
Okay, so made life easier for himself. Zhongwon with a jump close. About him being the one to watch, you know, the next one coming through.
Definitely.
Last 2 athletes out with Sarata and Dohyun.
Nice.
Much better. All right, Sarata, come on. Let's see this move. It's unlikely he's going to get it the first time, but he's given himself lots of time to get it.
All 4 of the climbs. I was like that. I was like, this guy.
That is amazing. Is it inspiring or frustrating to be when you meet someone who's in form currently?
Yeah.
Well, can Sarata put it together for this one? It's a big up. He'll go again, and from here on, you don't think he'll stop with just 2 minutes. Makes the jump out better after that rest. Much.
Oh.
Toby Roberts still leading the way. Saratu sometimes gets it, sometimes doesn't. Low percentage first move. No one's done the Adam Ondra method of stretching all the way.
Yeah, I'm not sure we'll see that one again.
No. All right, Sarata gets it this time. Squats low as he comes across. It's very fluid walking across. Good in his feet. Oh, again. Here goes Sarata on what could be his last climb of the semi-final. Oh, he misses it. Will he have another go? He will have another go. 30 seconds. I think someone needs to stop Serato. 8 seconds. It's not going to happen, man.
This is just for fun, just for the
You
crowd.
never know.
Here.
Come on, 2 seconds.
Wow!
Oh, he would have done it as well.
Oh, man.
Is it just normal behavior?
I don't know. I think just particular people on the team kind of have their own routines. Some people like to be isolated and all.
Here. Oh, goes low. Presses up. And this will be the zone, likely. So we wait just to confirm and see.
Definitely controlling that zone now.
Yeah, and he sets up for the jump.
Oh.
And he's got this move done, but we do know how low percentage it is, but he gets it once again. You can see the rubber left on the blue coping as well from the others. All right, twisting in. Gets the thumb underneath. So far, so good. Right foot up and then gets set for the jump. A bit of a way off.
Decide to go with the full coordination way.
Dayan looks like he's got that down now.
Yeah.
Twists in, he's got 1:30, lots of time. Oh, trying it statically. That was interesting. He took 2 if he falls off early. That comes in, and let's see which method he'll do. Look how much chalk is on the edge of those. Gets set up. Oh, makes it work. Right, Dayan will top things out to finish off the result. So, leading the way, Toby Roberts, top spot. He'll climb last this evening. And 2 Japanese athletes, Serato Anaraku and Tomoa Narasaki. Do-hyun Lee, followed by Meichi Narasaki and Yoshiyuki Ogata. So, Team Japan have 4 athletes in the final.
Wow.
It's going to be intense. We will return